I'm really excited about the tech tool I've decided to cover. As a future art teacher, budgets are tight and you have to be creative with how you spend your money. And so that usually means that you barely have enough money to cover the cost of basic materials needed across the course of the year, and much less the cost of a textbook for the entire class. So the tool that I'd like to talk about is a website, and it's a great literacy building opportunity. It provides a lot of different venues to literacy and also makes art really accessible. And it could easily be used in lieu of a textbook. There's so much information here, and it's called Smart History. And the website is smarthistory.org. So it's a catalog of videos, articles, and images that allow students to explore any era of art. It organizes its archives kind of in a lot of different ways, but it allows users to browse by image, time period, themes, cultures, the list goes on. It's really well organized and accessible. The use of engaging videos is really what stuck out to me that makes this site fantastic for use in the classroom. So the videos are excellent literacy tools because they combine image and text, which has been really useful in working with ELL students. They're super engaging because they're funny, and they're the type of video that are animated in sync with the dialogue, so it keeps students interested. The videos can be played in a class to introduce a unit, and then the teacher could then expand upon the video or tie in any standards that they wanted to achieve over the course of the unit. So it provides a lot of really good background information for the student, and it also gives a visual, kind of icon, or sort of builds a schema for the student to think back on as they go through the rest of the unit. So the cool thing about this site is that it gives ideas for topics to explore. So, the possibilities are essentially endless. One idea that I had that could be paired with this site would be, tying in geometry with ancient Greek and Roman art. So a part of that movement is called the geometric period, basically referring to how the ancient Greek and Roman artists in communities used to decorate their ceramic ware with different geometric shapes, and they used those for all different purposes. So for burials, for storage of food, for storage of drink, and they were very ceremonial. So not only would you be able to address that period of art history, but you could also address geometry, and this video ties it all together. And so you could easily add anything into that, and the video is super engaging, so it'd be a great way to kick off the unit. So they could watch the video provided on the site. We could all watch it in class. We could discuss the period, and the video shows examples. And then they could browse the archive on the website of the different art examples, and what museums they're found in. They can read articles about the period. And then the assignment could be drawing or painting their own ancient Greek or Roman pot using a geometric design that they come up with, and a template that I would provide. So that right there is a great start for a unit that could last almost an entire week. So this tool really employs a lot of great literacy strategies, which, as I mentioned, pairing text with image is a big one. And also differentiation really comes into play because of all the different ways students can explore the eras of art. So it's my belief that this hones visual literacy as well as listening and reading skills, with videos and articles across every level of understanding. So you can start from a section called For the Very Beginner, and you can range from that to way more in-depth articles. So there's kind of like, and the videos are definitely geared towards students as well. So a younger audience could actually appreciate this just as much as anybody else. I mean, I've had a great time browsing through it myself and learning, and it's really interactive. So I think that's what makes it such a great tool. And there's even a glossary for each section. So also very fantastic. You could design a whole vocabulary unit around it. It would be super helpful tool for that as well. The one difficulty that emerges that I could think of would be maybe over-reliance on the website. So I think it would be important for the teacher to kind of synthesize their lesson with this website. The other thing I thought of would be that most classrooms do not have one-to-one computer access, and or even any technology access at times. So students can't really enjoy the depth of browsing that could be done on the site if they were able to do it, if we had one-to-one technology in the classroom. So even though there isn't a computer allotted for every single student, it's still a great tool for teachers building lessons, for any kind of text resources, for research, video resources. I think it's still a very usable and accessible tool for the art classroom especially. So I will definitely be implementing the use of this website in my classroom.